What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the $10 million challenge on Judith Plains, Montana. I hope y'all are doing well. We are taking the corn from the last harvest from the last episode over to the Jack Daniels plant, which we bought also in the last episode. The last episode was jam-packed with really good things, so make sure you check that out, of all the new things that we bought. So we're delivering the regular corn to this facility. I wanted to show you guys how this works because this facility is kind of messed up with trailers and tractor trailers. So I'm gonna have to do some unrealistic things in order for this to work out. So right now we're gonna go ahead and deposit everything in, and then I'll get to the point where the problem lies here in a second. All right, we got all 80,000 liters of corn in there. So I know I showed this in a previous episode way back when we first started Judith Plains, but this right here isn't the problem where we turn this way. However, it's the next turn. So we get as close as we can to these cars, and then we turn, and I get as close as I can to that car. I mean, I can't get any closer. And I stay straight, and then I do it again. And then I get caught. No matter how close I am to those cars, I always get caught. It never fails. I cannot get that second trailer to come out far enough away from the building. So what I have to do, because if I go any wider, then I'm gonna get caught on these cars. So the only way to do it is to get it basically on the building, turn on super strength, and move the trailer back over here. And then that way I can get back in the truck and it's straight enough where it'll come around the building. So if you're playing this map and you're having trouble with that, that's how I fix it. This map isn't for consoles, so it doesn't matter. If you want super strength, there's a couple different mods you can use. I'm personally using easy development mods, which makes it easy. It's a lot more, makes the game a lot more accessible. Or you can use the lumberjack mod. Lumberjack mod has super strength embedded into that mod, and so you can activate your super strength and do it that way. So there's multiple ways to do it. However you are comfortable with doing it is however you want to do it. All those mods are on Mod Hub, so don't be scared to download those. All right, we are done harvesting. I am so glad we are done harvesting, and the only reason why is because we have that new planter. I cannot wait to use that planter. We're going to be using it very soon. However, we need to go pick up the cotton out of the cotton field and take that down to the spinnery. We've been supplementing with wool in the spinnery, so we still have some fabric down there, but not a lot. It's really not all that much. And I did some math, by the way. I did some math. I was editing the supercut that y'all saw on Monday if you tuned into it. I did some math, and it looks like so far this year, okay? This year in the game, we have made $1,048,710 already, just in product. That's not counting, that is not counting sold buildings, or sold productions that we sold. That is counting the animals that we have sold. But that's very insignificant. That's like 25,000 and 81,000. But nonetheless, $1,048,710 is how much we have made this year total. So I think we're going to be sitting pretty. That's December to December. Okay, so we're in October right now. We still have money to make. We still have eggs to sell, and we still have canola to sell, and we still have canola oil to sell. So we're going to be close to $2 million just this year alone. I don't think I counted. I have not counted up. That's my fault. I just remembered it. I didn't count how much money we made in the last episode, in that $2 million episode. I'm going to double check my math, and I'll get back with you. But actually, you know what? I'm going to pause right here, and I'll do that right now. Give me 1 second. I'm going to go back into look into some footage, and I'm going to double check and see how much money we made during that episode and add it to this total. I'll be right back. All right, so I did the math, and we've made this year total $2,792,355. We are on track to make $3 million, over $3 million, because we still have, like I said, canola oil, and eggs to sell this year, because I'm going December to December. So that's what I'm tracking right now. And yeah, that's a lot of cash in 1 year. Over $3 million. That's awesome. We're close to our goal. We're about 7 million off. 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, we're 7 million off our goal. So that's huge, actually. That's awesome, because we weren't anywhere near our goal not long ago. Not long ago at all. So, all right, I'm going to get these cotton bales loaded up, and I'm going to get this stuff to the spinnery, and I'll see y'all in a little bit. All right, y'all, we are back from the spinnery. There's really not much else to do in October. We got the harvest all done. All the harvests are done. We don't need to cultivate, because that planter that we bought is a direct seed, so we don't need to cultivate. I'm wanting to keep the cultivator for now until we know for a fact that everything works proper, and we won't need it. So we're gonna park this semi truck. We're gonna check on the animals. We haven't checked on the animals in a while. I think they're doing fine, I'm sure, but just to make sure, go ahead and check on them. See, the sheep are slowly losing food because we need to transfer the bales over, but we have 390 sheep now, so they should start keeping up with the production very soon, once they get of age. These are 2 months off, and these were just born, so chickens, they're doing okay. How much barley do we have? Okay, 86 grand. That's fine. We won't be able to start any whiskey until the next harvest. We'll have a bigger harvest. Excuse me. We'll have a bigger harvest, but some of that barley is going to have to go to the whiskey factory, and some of it's going to have to go to the chickens. We're going to have to spread the wealth there. So it is what it is. And the cows, and they need food really bad. No big deal there. That's okay. We're probably, I got to thinking, and I think we're going to stop buffalo motts for a little while. Not completely. Okay, we're going to keep that going, but I want the cheese to get worked out into the pizza company to where it keeps up. And then the canning factory is actually taking our garlic. There's another thing it's taking, chili peppers. It's taking our chili peppers and garlic, and our flour mill I switched to storing, because we're going to have to manually move flour from the flour mill to the pizza company, because otherwise we're filling up the canning factory with flour that's not needed, because we're not going to use it. And it can hold 140,000 liters. That's a lot. That is a lot of flour that can be used in the pizza mill. So let's see, 4,800 and 4,800 liters is not enough to affect anything. So I'm going to let it fill up with chili peppers and garlic. I'm just going to let it fill up and be done. Once it's filled up, it's no big deal. But I am going to turn them off for a little bit on the greenhouse. Greenhouse probably needs water. It will. But we're going to run just straight tomatoes because it looks like they're kind of having a little bit of trouble keeping up. So we're going to fill up the tomatoes, fill up the cheese, and then run this at full speed and be done with it. The peas are going to come soon. We have propane already in here. I'm going to see how long that 10,000 liters of propane lasts in that dryer. I think it'll last. I think it's going to go through all of that 76,000 liters of corn and dry it up for us. We are going to turn this to distributing though, because I want it to go straight to the Jack Daniel's whiskey, because we already have 112,000 liters of regular corn in there. We'll have the dry corn in there, and then we need barley, and then we need water. So we'll get the water in there a little bit. We got the cotton going. TMR, we're holding off until the hay starts getting over there. And I think that's it. Y'all. So that's a little update on all of our productions, all of the animals, things like that. Fermenting silo is going good. So I'm gonna fill up the cows right quick, get them good, and then we'll press on to the next month. All right, we are in November, which means I hate that this map does that where it glitches out, but nonetheless, we have some selling to do. We have eggs to sell, maybe even canola. Yeah, I mean, we could. It's about $100 off. It's only like a few bucks on regular canola, so we're definitely selling that this month. Eggs are 4,300, so we're going to go ahead and sell those. We don't have very much because we sold some at the beginning of the year. Remember, just to keep us afloat, because we had like $20,000 or something. Just to keep us afloat, we had to sell eggs. So, however, we can probably go ahead and sell canola and eggs. I'm kind of comfortable with selling the canola oil now. I'll be honest. We'll go to Subway, eat fresh, and sell the canola oil. I think we'll do that. I think that's what we'll do. So let's go ahead and turn that time way back to 0.5 speed so we don't lose out on that. We'll do the canola oil first and the eggs first, because we have to do like 2 or 3, I think at least 2 trips of canola. I need the flatbed. We need to do at least 2 trips of the canola to wherever we're going. I don't even know where we're going for that, but we can go ahead and get these pallets out of the way with 1 trip and be done with it. But yeah, we're making money. I need to remember to add these totals to my calculator that I have, so that way we can get a grand total for the year. We shouldn't sell anything else this year. This should be everything that we sold this year. Every single penny that we can get out of it is what we got. So we lost a little bit on the eggs this year, but that's okay. It kept us afloat. We didn't go negative. We didn't go bankrupt, and that's all that matters. Because if we go bankrupt, guess what? Challenge is dead. So, well, excuse me. I'm not allowed to say that. The challenge is cooked, or whatever that means. I'm 29 years old, y'all. I don't use that term. I don't know. Okay? I don't keep up with the times, all right? So, we're going to go ahead and grab the canola oil right quick. head down to Subway and I think the restaurant, but I don't even like selling at the restaurant, to be honest. That's the train, I think. Okay, we can do Montana Bakers. No big deal. Subway's on one side of the map and Montana Bakers is on the other side, so I'm okay with that. That's fine. Take the eggs over there, and the canola oil is going to Subway. So, sounds good to me. I'll see y'all later. All right, y'all, we're pulling up to the baker's right now to sell these eggs. And real quick, let's see how much we get here. $169,000. 433 plus 19,634. Yeah, we're looking real good. We still have the canola to sell. We made just over 300,000 from the canola oil at Subway, and then we just made 180-ish from the eggs there. Usually if we had a full year's worth of eggs, would be close to 400,000, which is, it is what it is. It is what it is, right? So we still have the canola to sell, 147,000 liters worth. So we're gonna sell that right quick, and then I might make an executive decision on buying something. There is another thing that I want to buy, and I don't really know what else we need after that, after we buy this one thing. If you watched the last episode, you know exactly what I'm talking about. But if you didn't, then you got a surprise coming to you. So we are going to take care of this canola though real quick. And then after that, I think it's kind of just taking care of the animals, making sure everybody's good, and wait until February to plant cotton. That's pretty much all we're going to be doing. But stick around for the planting, because there's a surprise with that. So that mixes in with what we're going to buy. So just stick around for that, and I will see y'all here in a little bit whenever we get done delivering all this canola. All right, we're all done with the selling for the year. Which brings our grand total for the year, for this year alone, $3,645,075. That is a huge year. That is the biggest year financially of this series so far, hands down, period. So this was a really good move from Riverbend Springs to here. So I am very glad to see that this move was actually worth it. I was skeptical for a little while there because I was like, I really don't think this is possible. Even on a big map like this, I don't think it's possible. And now it's like, okay, I'm 100% sure that this can be done. This is 100% a very good move. So we're gonna put this tractor trailer away because we are all done with the selling. And I'm gonna speed up time here and get some sunlight in here. I don't know what happened. It went it was a little bit brighter, and then all of a sudden it went really dark. So we're gonna get it to about 9:30, and right about, yeah, that works. That works. All right. So now we're gonna hop into the case, wherever it's at. There to go. And we're gonna grab this plow. We're gonna do something. We're gonna do some things. I hope this is the right direction. I think it is. Pretty sure. You can hook up on both sides of this plow. This is a mod on Mod Hub, a lizard plow, and you can get up to like 12 meters, which is what this is. We are going to combine these two fields over here, and these two fields are going to be our barley field from now on. I don't know what crop is in our new field over there. I haven't looked. I'm pretty sure it's clover. If it is, I may not even harvest it. I may just go through and plow it and be done with it, just to say we did it. All right, so we're gonna plow up right here and hit Y to create fields. And we're gonna combine these two. Uh-oh, it didn't let me there. Do I not own that property? Wait a second. Oh no, I don't own that property. But do I care? That's the question. Do I care? That's unfortunate. That is unfortunate. I don't know. Does that mean it's all going to be like that? Hold up. Hold up. I should have done this before I even connected right there. Oh, okay. So how far back can I go then? Okay, so it was just being weird. Got it. Okay, just being weird. All right, cool. Well, let's go all the way down to the trees there, because the trees are gonna be... I really don't want to tear up trees. I don't like dealing with wood at all. I have zero interest in forestry. Zero. I don't know why. I'm a very big on crops and all that good stuff, but for some reason, I just don't enjoy the process of doing lumber. I really don't. I'll do it in a survival challenge if I ever do one. Like a genuine 0 to hero survival challenge. I'll do lumber. But I don't enjoy doing it. I don't go out of my way to do forestry. I would do poplar. I would do poplar because it's considered a crop, right? But I definitely wouldn't do like actual forestry work. All right, let's see if we can get this right. Come on. Come on. Yeah, I think that's good enough. Yep, that's good enough. They're connected. All right, cool. Now we have this giant field of about 20 acres, give or take. I would like to extend that one out there, but you have to buy the empty lot. I really don't want to do that. Not unless I have to, which we might, where our equipment is getting to be a problem, okay? Our equipment is beginning to be a problem. We have too much equipment. So, we have $1.1 million. Y'all know just as well as I do that I like to spend money on this channel. I love it. I love spending money on equipment because we're going to use it. Okay? It's not like I'm buying equipment that we're not using. I'm buying equipment that we are actually using. And so, because of that, that's what we're going to go do. I love spending money on a game. Okay, I hate spending money in real life, but I love spending money on a game. So, we're gonna go visit the store right quick. And I have to be kind of careful because I'm gonna splurge a little bit. And I don't want to splurge too much. Vehicle shop, there we go. Okay, we're in the shop, not the store, but that's okay. Close this back up. Oh yeah, we gotta get our planter from over here. Or our seeder, rather. Okay, hello. Let's go to in here and talk to this gentleman right here. Oh, excuse me. This lady right here. My apologies. And any more, that'll get you in trouble. Let's go down to planters. $310,000, ladies and gentlemen. $310,000. It's gonna be a little bit more, because we want to be able to do liquid fertilizer in here. So, therefore, we need I don't know the difference here. Oh, it's the roller tracks. We don't want that. We don't care. There it is. The liquid fertilizer tank. It's $10,000 extra for liquid fertilizer, and I prefer it. It's a little bit easier to work with. So we're going to spend that money on that. We're going to buy that. Next, nobody saw this one coming. I didn't say a word about it on purpose. We're going to go down to headers, grain headers. Y'all see this? Okay, this is, where's ours? Ours is, I think it's the 13.7. It might be the 15.2, but the 15.2 is the biggest one in the game. That's the biggest header you can get in the game on any brand, okay? However, this MacDon mod right here. Wait, hold on. Yeah, 15.2 is the biggest one. Okay. MacDon FD2 pack on Mod Hub. You can get up to 19.2 meters. This thing is massive. Okay. We're getting it. We're getting it. We're getting transport wheels so that way we don't have to buy a header trailer. We're going to get US design like always. And the main color is going to be John Deere green. And the design color is going to be John Deere yellow. Ta-da. That is ours, okay? So we're gonna buy that. Yoink. Now we're gonna go into our vehicles. Why am I in the desk? I was not in the desk. And the person changed. Did they have a turnover in 3 minutes? Okay, whatever. Let's see. Go to our vehicles. And we are gonna sell. Where are we? Where's my Kinsey? There it is. We're gonna sell this Kinsey planter. Ooh. I kind of want to empty it first because liquid fertilizer is expensive. So we're going to empty that out at a minimum. We'll empty the seeds out too. And we'll go from there. Yeah, there's a lot. Yeah, it's full on fertilizer. So definitely emptying that. We messed up in the last episode where we sold our planter, our seeder rather, and I think it was full too of fertilizer and seeds. So we definitely need to make sure we are not doing that. Come on. Ah, well, we'll make it into pallets. It's fine. Put it into pallets. Yeah, that's fine. I'll deal with that later. All right, let's sell this Kinsey planter for $122,000. Gimme, gimme. I would sell our header. However, yeah, got another one for you. $381,000. A second harvester. We have so many fields. We are harvesting a lot of grain and a lot of corn. We need a second combine. Really bad. So we still have fabric to sell, y'all. We're still not like, this is just beginning of the year, okay? This is our first year after a major profit, okay? And we're about to be extremely efficient this year. So I could bump up the horsepower, but I really don't want to. We're not really messing with hills very much or anything, so we're gonna do US crawler track, BKT. I don't think, yeah, I can't do BKT, so Teleborg is fine. But yeah, $381,000. We're gonna buy it. Oh, of course it is. Of course. All right. Well, let's get some planters moving, things like that, and we'll buy the combine here in a second. Let's get this 9R over there and let's get all this stuff moved. I'll see y'all over at the shop. All right, we got the seeder hooked up. And this thing is a big hoss, man. This thing is huge. Good Lord. All right, we're now gonna go back into the shop and hopefully we don't appear on the counter again. And it's another person. I don't get it. And we're gonna spend that money. Get this guy. The only problem, okay, that I foresee with this, and I'm in the counter, is we're gonna need definitely need another tractor. We need another auger wagon. And probably another semi setup. Most likely. Okay? Most likely. It's the only issue I see with this. But we still have $400,000 left, by the way. That's crazy to me. Alright, we're gonna pick this guy up. This thing is... Good lord. Look how massive this thing is. This thing is huge. Alright, we're gonna get it over here to where I can actually hook up to it. Right there. That's fine. That thing is massive. Oh, I can't wait to use it. I cannot wait to use all of this. Like, this is gonna make things go by so much faster. From my end, it's gonna make things go by way faster. From y'all's end, it's just gonna look awesome, and I cannot wait to share this with y'all. So, all right, let's get all this equipment back to the farm. And I have another surprise. I thought about it. We're not gonna buy it in this session. But at the end of this year, at the end of harvest season when we're selling again, I got something else that I want to buy. The hint is in what I was just talking about with the problem that we were going to have with this extra harvester. I'll leave it at that. So I can't wait. I'm very excited for that one too. Y'all, this series is it's awesome. I'm loving it. Hope y'all are too. If you are, hit that like button. Also, if you want to see more of it, hit that subscribe button. Y'all know the drill. So, now we're going to get all this back to the farmyard, and then we're just going to be taking care of animals. We're going to take care of the animals, and we're going to get to February, and then we're going to plant our cotton. I don't foresee us doing anything else. Yeah, I don't really foresee anything going on, so I'll see y'all then.
Take shit, I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. Everything I do so instinctive and so passionate. Every word I move so descriptive like an adjective. I got a vendetta against people who patented being negative when you should be getting after it. I got facts over tracks, this and that. Spitting slow, spitting fast. I could roast, I could gas. Think I'm okay at last, but I don't know if that can erase all the past. And the pettiness, a reflection of the emptiness. Hilarious, you think you're worth my time, you're delirious. Mysterious, because you hide behind a fake exterior. Inferior, you know I'll always be a bit superior. Get off of me, this ain't no humble brag. I want you to hear words, you can say them back. I want you to feel free from the chains at last, and to believe in what you got, it was built to last, yeah. Now that I've been put through hell, I never got anyone's help. I had to do it all myself. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. Gonna learn the consequence of being incompetent. Mental health is confidence, dreams and some honestness. I'm not here to save the day, that's for you to take away. I could play a million mind games, but instead I say something not illogical, something that is topical. Rub it on and watch it go, make yourself unstoppable. Dreams are irresponsible, but they're always possible. If you just believe you could be.
All right, y'all, we're back at the farm. We are having a big problem of where to put this stuff. And a lot of it's not because we have a lot of stuff, it's because all this stuff is really big. On top of that, like the cedar and the semi-trailer, I can't back up with those. So I have a really big problem with backing those up. And I don't know where to put them. I need drive-through hangers, more or less. So because of that, I don't know where to put that stuff. We need to get an overhang or something in order for that for that planter to not be exposed to the elements. I think it's taken. Yeah, it is. Okay. I don't know where to put it. I was thinking about putting it where that second field is at, that small field that we had for canola there. I really don't want to do that, as it is kind of profitable for us right now. It will be even more so whenever we get peas. So, depending on how much peas we get out of it, I'll consider it. But right now, even this is too big. I don't think I can fit over here, back up into this little garage. I was thinking maybe taking down those trees right there, like removing them with my easy development mod, and then putting an overhang over there. But I don't know if I own that land or not, so I don't know if I can actually do that or not. Well, that was I will never be able to do it that smooth again, by the way, just to let you know. But it's taken up that, and that's how big this planter is. It takes up almost the entire garage. So I don't know how much of this land is actually ours. Let's find out, because I'm genuinely curious on how much of that property right there is mine. Because I don't know. Construction. Let's build something small, like the water tanker or something. Container. This little water guy. Oh, so all this, all the way up to the fence is mine. Okay. So yeah, we could actually move. Ooh, I have a very good idea then. The problem is getting it through. I would have to clear this. We would have to move the TMR bin. I think we'd have to do a whole restructuring, because I can do all the way back. Oh, we have so much room, y'all. Oh, okay. I think I just solved it. I'll put an overhang like right here, and then do a little turnaround over here. I think I'll do that. How much is an overhang? 10,000? I think it's 10,000, right? Let's see. Sheds. This overhang is the one I'd use. 3,500 for that overhang. That's not bad. The problem would be whenever I come in with a semi, but even then the semi stuff is going to be parked right here. Oh, it says the land is not owned by me. What? I could... Wait, what? What? That doesn't make sense. It just told me it was. That I could do that. Yeah, see? Oh, okay. Right here? See, this is where Montana doesn't really make too much sense. It's like, why is this not mine? Why is that little strip right here not mine? How? And then the land's not owned by me over here. Okay, so I'm gonna have to do something over here and do it that way. I'm gonna have to do something, because we have to. We don't have a choice. I don't know. I don't know. If y'all have any ideas, let me know. Let me know in the comments down below. I don't know what to do right now with an overhang, because we have to... If we come over here, this is where I put the cedar right now, and none of this land is owned by me. I can't put it here. So, as much as I would like to, and I think... I don't know how much it is, but in order to buy this, like, farmland here, it's $7 million. That doesn't make sense. Because that would buy all the way down to here. All the way down to here. And that's not even land that I want or need. So, but it buys all of this up here that we could use. I don't know. Do y'all think I should put in $7 million and then just buy it and then be done with it? So that way we can actually, you know, own our farmland. Because 134, we own all the highlighted area here. And we own up to this point for this field. That's why I would have to buy this section in order. Okay, that makes sense. That, I don't know. I'm thinking, but we can't sell we can't sell any buildings here either. So, which kind of makes it a problem. We can't sell any buildings to replace it, except for like, you know, the productions that we've already laid down. So the chickens we can sell if we wanted to or whatever. But we can't sell, we can sell our house. I don't want to do that though. Actually, we could do that and live out of a trailer. Put up a trailer like right here and then live out of the trailer. Yeah, we can't sell anything. So, because like right here, I'm not using this and I want to sell it, but I can't. And the hay ventilator is in a good spot. So I don't know where else to put it. Put the overhang. And I don't want to take out field that I own because we're actively using that. Could I snap this? Let's see. Sheds. There we go. It says it's on. I can do that. I could do this. Because it's a ghost area, right? But I don't know. I feel like that's cheating. I feel like that's cheeky. I don't want to do that. And if I put it like over here, that's taking field away. I can't do it over here either. I don't know. I'm going to have to do some thought process. I might end up doing something off camera and then bringing y'all back for it. I could put it right here and make like a clearing this way. Level it off, make a clearing, and then that way I have a way out. Because I would drive literally in between my cows and my sheeps to grab whatever I needed to grab and then go that way with it, which seems awkward at the same time. So I'm gonna have to do some thinking on that. I thought about buying this open lot over here for this reason. But I feel like that's a waste of land too. Because then I'd have to drive all over, like all the way across to the other side over here in order for something to go right, in order for me to like plant or whatever. And I don't want to do that. I want it centralized. I could put it in with my sheep. I could put it right here. Yeah, I don't know. I think this farmyard is very tight. Very, very tight. It's kind of like Riverbend Springs, where everything was like really close together. I just don't want to lose out on farmland. I really don't want to lose out on farmland. Let's go check out this other farmyard over here. I don't want to sell. That's not my objective here. But this farmyard is a lot more open, in a sense. But not really. I don't know. I think we do take... I do think we probably take this and like line it up this way, like right here. Line that up. Put the shed here. And then buy this field right here. And this could be our second P field. Because that one is total 8.7 acres there. This is 10 acres, 11 acres. And it's 274,000. We could afford it right now. We could... Oh man, that's hard. That's a hard decision. I don't know. I'm gonna have to think on it. Right now, we'll just kind of keep things where they're at. Be done with it. In the next episode, we'll definitely take a look at it, see how things go. But right now, we're going to probably move to December because there's nothing else to do. I think all the animals are taken care of, which is all the things that we need to take care of right now. And same thing with the productions. I'm going to stop the buffalo mods. I'm going to deactivate that and let the cheese do its thing for the pizza company for now until we get pretty close to max. Same thing with the greenhouse. I need to put water in there. We're going to deactivate the chili peppers and the garlic, and then we're only going to run tomatoes. Looks like the dry corn is getting over there pretty good. 65,000 already. Oh wow, it's already done. Okay. So that's really good. We didn't even use up all the propane, so that's good. Spinnery. Yep, we're good. Yep, hay's gonna do its hay thing. All right, cool. Yep. Yeah, we can press on to December. I don't see a problem. Well, let's go ahead and fill up the water for the greenhouse, and then we'll move on to December. All right, y'all, we are in January. I went ahead and took care of December. Nothing really needed to be done other than the wool needed to be moved and the eggs needed to be moved, sheep needed to be fed. Nothing crazy, which is the exact same thing that needs to happen this time. So the sheeps are actually producing a lot of wool now, like a lot of wool. So, which is good. That's a good problem to have, because we were having a problem where we weren't getting none. So the only problem I'm having now is where am I going to put it all? We're running out of space. Okay, we're running out of space and it's driving me insane. So I think I'm just going to do this with it. Just kind of put it somewhere over here. Just kind of like we do with our eggs. And hopefully that works out. Because I mean, I'm going to come in here with a flatbed eventually and load all this wool up and take it to the spinnery. The spinnery is almost, actually it is out of cotton now, so the cotton is done and it has all been turned to fabric. We have a lot of fabric, a lot more than we normally do, which is great because of the wool. The wool has supplemented a lot more than I thought it would. I'll show you. So fabric, we have 45,000 liters of fabric, which means $705,000 in May alone. Rocking. All right, we are chilling, big chilling with money. So once well, let's go take care of the chickens right quick, get those guys, get the eggs moved, and then we'll probably end up feeding the buffalo and the cows. We need to feed them. The chickens are chilling with food. They don't really go through barley very much. And so I mean, they're just extra income, and I'm taking it like it is. It's fine. I am perfectly okay with 1,200 chickens, 1,250 chickens. Because if you do any more, it kind of becomes a very big pain to keep up with as far as food goes, as far as barley and all that goes. Becomes a really big pain in the butt, especially if you have seasons on. It's even worse if you have seasons on. If you have seasons off, you can probably keep up, but you need a lot of land for it. So just a fair warning, if you get this mod right here, you can have up to 5,000 chickens in one pen. So you can have a lot of chickens, like a full chicken production if you wanted to. Checking on the animals. Yeah, they need food bad. Let's check on that dairy. The pizza company is getting a lot of tomatoes in, which is good. That's what we want. It looks like it's keeping up with cheese. Looks like it. I don't know. I can't tell. So the dairy has 20,000 liters of milk, 44,000 of buffalo milk, but we don't care about it. Wheat is chilling. Cotton. Yep. No more cotton. Deactivate the wool, or deactivate the cotton, activate the wool, and hopefully we don't have to go empty it before May. I'm going to load up all that wool and send it over there to the spinnery so we don't run out. Water in the greenhouse is good. Yeah, we're chilling, y'all. We're chilling. So we're going to feed these cows and buffaloes, and everybody else should be okay. And I'll see y'all when we're done with it. All right, we're all done feeding those cattle. They have about 324,000 liters in there. That won't last very long, but it's something versus nothing. I have the TMR production on as well. So that's making TMR right now. And we are all done. We're done for this episode. So if you could, drop a like on the video if you enjoyed this video. Also, if you want to keep up with the series, go ahead and hit that subscribe button for me. If you do, that'd be greatly appreciated. We're trying to get to 100 subscribers. But with that, I think that's everything. So thank you guys so much for watching. I greatly appreciate it. And I'll catch you on the next one.